Hello, hello, evolutionary women. It is Catherine here with the amazing Helené Ahlberg from Stockholm, Sweden, who is a GIFEW Global Evolutionary Woman 2022 award nominee. She is also passionate about transforming organizations into human-centered, sustainable, and purposeful ventures, which resonates tremendously, all of that. So thank you so much for being here with us today.
Well, thank you for having me and for being able to be in this award process. It's great and
Is it?
humbling.
I know, isn't it? Isn't it just amazing? And tell us a little bit about you and your stand and even your vehicle, like how you're bringing transformation to these organizations.
Well, how do I? Well, I work quite deeply with organizational purpose and their vision of the organization's vision, and I want to being able to bring an impact to the organization so that they in turn can bring an impact to the world, because I think there are so many organizations out there that could do more to create a positive impact for the world in these days that we live in. So try to work on that.
And tell us a little bit. I'm curious because I was talking to another award nominee who earlier today. Well, one who's created like an entire ecosystem in fashion that's a sustainable ecosystem, but also a values-based leadership author who was talking about bringing sustainability, like teaching her children that essentially sustainability is like something that comes from source, like as opposed to something to fix. It's like,
Yeah.
what if we just created things sustainably from the beginning? How does sustainability feature into the work that you do to enable organizations to become sustainable?
Well, I think organizations today are pretty short-term focused. So I think we need to sort of switch that around and get a long-term focus in our mindset, because sustainability is something you need to work on in long term. And I sort of try to address those areas when I talk to CEOs or to executive teams and see how can you actually address sustainability today in your organization. And for me, when I talk about sustainability, I can't really go into how can you create sustainable products or services, but what I can do is talk about purpose and a sustainable vision. I mean, for me, purpose is the platform where we can create the sustainability. If we know our purpose in the organization, it creates a meaning, it creates an importance of what we want to bring as an organization to the world. And for me, that's sustainability, because then you can always have that as a direction. You can sort of have your decision process and map that towards your purpose and towards your vision. And for me, that's part of the sustainable process, a sustainability process, how you create that.
Yeah, that is so beautiful. And I'm so grateful for the work that you do, because I remember being an employee myself for 15 years where I was always the weird one who was super into the company's purpose. Like I was always the weird one in the HR team that was like, oh my gosh, like team, do you see what we're doing here? Like this is our purpose. And it was the one thing in the organization that would like connect me to something bigger than myself. Like I found it wildly exciting, and I was the weird one because no one else did. So
it's the weird ones that are needed today, actually.
But for me, it's what makes connecting to an organizational purpose, especially if you know what your own is
Definitely.
like what brings your work alive and what makes you come to work alive and bring that aliveness to what you do. And like, if you're not alive, you're dead. So, I mean, it's the stuff of life, right?
Yeah.
So it's so
And
important what you're doing.
If we look at the engagement rates among employees today, I mean, it's so bad. I think it's around 14-15%. And if we could create stronger purposes in the organization, that would I think, create meaningfulness and engagement within the employees. So I think we could actually increase the rates of engagements if we just worked with purpose and create a common vision on where are we heading,
Yeah.
so that I can align with my own purpose as an
Oh,
employee. I mean, that would be such a, oh, wow. I
I
mean, that
know.
would be so great.
I can see it.
Talk about
We can
power.
both see it. Yeah, yeah. We
Yeah,
both just
yeah,
went, new possibility.
yeah, definitely. I'm
So,
so passionate about this.
yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, a vote for Helen in this awards is a vote for employees coming to life through purpose, their own, and connecting that to the organizational one. So, what better cause and vision to vote for? So, click the link above.
Yes,
Find
please
Helen.
do that.
Click
Right now.
submit. I'm doing it because it's easier for me to ask than her.
Yeah.
So please do it. Helen, thank you so much for the work you do and being who you are, the difference that you make. And I'm so excited for our next conversation because this is just the first. So stay tuned and have an amazing ongoing awards experience.
Thank you so much for having me here.
Take care.
You too.
Bye.
Bye-bye.